Good morning everyone, my name is Michelle, I hope you're doing well. Welcome to another video. It's Saturday morning the 13th of April. Taking a break from the Sebastian Rogers case to go back to the Madeline Soto case. Madeline Soto actually was reported missing on the same day that Sebastian was, but a very, very different case unfolded. Madeline was found 4 days after she was reported missing, around 20 miles away from her home, and the 13-year-old's stepfather, Stephan Sterns, by that time had already been arrested for the things they found on his phone. Horrendous things. Stephan is in jail. 60 charges relating to the essay of Madeline. We know from investigators that it was only Madeline. Horrific things that he did to her depicted on that phone. His trial is coming up in May, unless he pleads guilty, I guess. Absolutely shocking. No murder charges have been filed. We don't know the status of Jen Soto, Madeline's mother. We don't know how much she knew, if she knew anything, if she was involved. We don't know. The investigation continues. But WFTV, who was the news station that interviewed Stephan Sterns and Jen Soto a day before Stephan was arrested, have now interviewed Madeline's biological father, Tyler Wallace. I can't find the full interview. I can only find snippets on WFTV's website, but I'm going to play those snippets for you and comment on them. So, let's go.
Maddie was just the most important person to my wife and I. She was just full of joy.
Tyler Wallace had last spoken to his daughter on her birthday. He had no idea it would be the last time. How did you find out?
I was informed through a phone call from Jennifer that she was missing.
What was her demeanor?
Jennifer's?
Was she calm? Was she freaking out?
I would say anxious.
Anxious. Well, you could be anxious because your daughter's missing. You could be anxious because you know what's happened and you don't want to get caught. So we have to wait and see on that one. But doesn't Maddie look like Tyler? Like, I've seen pictures of him and Maddie together, but just seeing him speak, his mannerisms and stuff, just looks like her. Anyway, I digress. Tyler and his wife got in the car and they drove, only stopping for gas, all the way from their home. But shortly after they got there, Madeline's body, sadly, was found.
Did your daughter ever indicate that something was going on in that house?
Not to me, no.
It's so sad that she didn't tell her dad. She didn't tell anyone who could have helped her, who could have got her out of that horrific situation. There is speculations out there about Maddie telling this person or that person, but all of that will come out in the wash. I can't wait for Stephan Sterns' trial to find out what more investigators know. If only she'd told her dad. Although her dad lived many miles away in Texas, Madeline, of course, lived in Florida. They did keep in regular contact, if only. So the interviewer asked him what he thought of Stephan Sterns.
I had interacted with him on Instagram a couple of times loosely, just kind of seeing if he gave me the ick or if he seemed okay. And as far as I was interpreting his demeanor, he seemed like a warm, interested, but not responsive very often person.
What do you think of him now?
I don't want to say that on camera.
I'm not surprised you don't want to say that on camera. So it seemed like a warm person, didn't interact very often. I don't know whether that means he wasn't on Instagram very often, I don't know. Stephan Sterns was on the internet very often though, because he was all over Reddit, and also he was using the app Telegram. Even on the night that Madeline would have been murdered, he was on Telegram and Telegram is encrypted. So whatever he was doing on Telegram, it's likely investigators will never know.
I can't communicate to you. Every father knows what I'm thinking right now.
Every father does know what he's thinking right now. Yeah. Every parent. Anybody with an ounce of decency knows what he's going through.
I think that Jennifer Soto knows more.
I don't know, and I'm interested in knowing, but I don't have reason to believe one way or the other right now. These are the things that the investigators are looking into.
That was a very diplomatic answer. I like that. Unlike the circus that's developed in the Sebastian Rogers case, this case is very different. Both cases began on the same day, but they couldn't be more different. Madeline, suspect in jail, investigation well on its way to a murder case. Very complex, I would imagine, given the nature of the crimes that Stephan Sterns committed. But in Sebastian's case, we still have absolutely no idea what happened to Sebastian. To fill that void, the internet has gone crazy over that case.
Was Jen a good mother?
I don't know how I can excuse this. I don't know how I can excuse this. I don't know the whole truth, though. I need to hear more. I need to hear more to answer that question.
Yeah, very diplomatic. How we can excuse it? No, I don't think anyone can excuse a little girl, the age of 8. The abuse started at 8 years old. Did Jen Soto really have no idea the whole time? The whole time? I don't know anyone who will excuse that. Alright guys, though, let me know what you think about this in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys. Excuse.